Hi friends, welcome to another video of Big Tech Talk. In today's video, we will look at an example of socket sourcing in Spark structure streaming using Scala. So let's start the video. For socket sourcing, we require ncat on Windows, which you can get from nmap.org/download.html and install it based on your operating system. Once the installation is complete, open the command prompt and type ncat -lk and the port number and then press enter. So our socket sourcing is up and running. Now if I enter a message, it will be available for any service that is listening on this port. Now let's go to IntelliJ IDE and write our Spark structure streaming code to process the message. So this is my IDE. I have already created a project with the name as Spark structure streaming. You can find the code in my GitHub repo. Let me take you to pom.xml file which contains the dependencies. So in the XML file, I have Spark core and Spark SQL with Scala version as 2.13 and Spark version as 3.3.3. I have already created a package with the name as com.bigtechtalk.spark.example. Let me create a Scala object. So I will right click on the package and then click on Scala class. Give a name to your Scala object. I will give the name as streaming word count. And select object and hit enter. Now I will create a main function. So I will write main and hit Ctrl plus space and my main function is created. Let's create a Spark session object. So I will write val spark equals spark session dot builder dot app name. I will set the app name as spark word count. Then dot master. I will set the master as local and then dot get or create. Now I will set the logger level as error so that we can see the output without info logs. So I will write spark.sparkContext dot set log level and the log level will be error. Now let's create a read stream. So I will write val message equals spark dot read stream dot format and we know the format is socket and then dot option. I will mention host which is localhost and then in the option I will set the port as 4x9. And at the last load. So my read stream is ready, which will give me a data frame. Now let's write the logic for word count using this message df. So I will write message.select and inside this cast value as string. Whenever we read a message from socket, we get a df with one of the column as value. So I will split the value by space to get each word. So over here I will put split and over here by space. As we know, the split gives us an array. So to convert array to row, I will use explode method. So I will write explode over here. and we'll make it as words. And all of this is an expression, so I should change select to select expr. Let me store this in a variable. So val process df. Now I will use this process df to get the word count. So I will write process df dot group by words dot count, and this will give me the word count. I will store this in a variable, so I will write val count df. Now we have the count, so let's write it to the console using write stream. So I will write count df dot write stream dot trigger. I will set the trigger time as 2 seconds. So I will write trigger dot processing time in the brackets 2 seconds. Dot output mode. I will set the output mode as complete and then format as console, as we want our output on the console. And to start the streaming, I will write dot start and at the end dot await termination. Since this is a very small application, so I will reduce the default shuffle partition. Over here, I will write dot config and in that spark dot sql dot shuffle dot partitions, and I will set the partition as 3. And now let's execute the code. By the time it runs, I will go and push some message. Over here, I will write the message as dog, cat, dog, and dog. And you can see the message count on the console. Let me add some more message. Let's say owl space cat. And now the count has increased. We have 3 dog, 2 cat and 1 owl. And if I add dog space owl as the message, we will see a change in the count. As you can see, we are able to run a simple streaming word count example using Spark Structure Streaming. So friends, we are done with today's video. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Do hit the like button and subscribe for more such video. Thank you.